Okay, guys, pay attention, please. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. Always, when we start our lectures, brothers and sisters, youngsters, we always praise Allah and we send the peace and the blessings upon the Prophet Muhammad. May Allah peace and blessings be upon him. We are in the most blessed and beloved days to Allah. We are in the days of Dhul Hijjah, the 10 blessed days of the month of Dhul Hijjah. Those days are beloved to Allah because the good deed is also beloved to Allah Azza wa Jal in them more than any other days. And as you read through the message that I sent to the community that we are going, inshaAllah, to study together the seerah, the biography of the Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. And if you want to sit and listen, this is the purpose. You learn. You want to participate in the raffle. I'm going to give you a hint. Any sentence that I repeat 2 times or 3 times, that means I'm going to ask a question about it. Any information that I repeat 2 times, 3 times, that means I'm going to ask you a question about it and you will win. Okay? How much you'll be winning? $10. And then, inshallah, after we're done, we'll go to get our ice cream. Inshallah. Today is ice cream, tomorrow pizza. طيب. So, why are we talking about Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam now? Because his biography, his life is related to Al-Hajj. Hajj, right? And when is Hajj? Yeah, it's coming, inshallah. The day of Arafah will be on Saturday and Eid will be on Sunday. So why are we talking about Prophet Ibrahim? Because the seerah, the biography of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam is rich. Rich with what? With lessons, right? So this is the reason why we go over the stories of the Prophet. To learn the lessons. To learn the lessons. Why do we study the biographies of the prophets? To learn the lessons. So I'm going to do this. This is going to be one of the questions because I repeated it 2 times. So pay attention. I don't want you to sit here and your mind is in Fortnite and the video games and stuff, right? You're at the masjid. طيب. When we are talking about Prophet Ibrahim, we are talking about the father of the prophets. The father of the prophets. We are talking about Khalilur Rahman. Khalil means the friend of Allah. Right? Allah took Ibrahim alayhi salam as a close companion and a friend. We are talking about the prophet who built the Kaaba. We are talking about the prophet whom Allah gave him the command to call people to Hajj. We are talking about the prophet who was a sabir, patient, because Allah tested him with so many tests. Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. We are talking about the Prophet who always would love company, visitors. Anytime he would like, he's eating, he would like to have visitors, to join him. That's Ibrahim alayhi salam. After Allah Azza wa Jal destroyed the people of Thamud, which prophet they received? Salih. Ahsant. Barakallahu fiqh. The people of Thamud, they received the prophet Salih alayhi salam. What was the miracle of Salih alayhi salam? The camel, the she-camel. His people rejected him, and Allah Azza wa Jal warned them. Allah warned them. So they did not take serious the warning, so Allah destroyed them. After the people of Thamud, right, kufr, disbelief came back again. So Allah Azza wa Jal now is sending Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. So Prophet Ibrahim came after Salih. Prophet Ibrahim came after Prophet Salih. طيب. Allah Azza wa Jal mentioned the Prophet of Ibrahim in the Quran how many times? 73 times. In how many chapters? 25. 25 surahs in the Quran talked about Prophet Ibrahim. How many surahs in the Quran? 25. 25 surahs mention the story of Ibrahim alayhi salam. Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam was born in Iraq, where the Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam was born in Iraq, in a city called Babil. In a city called Babil. The people of Babil, the city in Iraq, they used to worship idols. How? First of all, they used to worship the stars, the moon, the sun, and they used to resemble them on idols, and they used to worship these idols. Allah Azza wa Jal said in the Quran, and recite to them, O Muhammad, the news of Ibrahim when he said to his father and his people, what do you worship? They said, we worship idols and remain to them devoted. Ibrahim said, do they hear you when you supplicate? Or do they benefit you? Or do they harm? They said, but we found our fathers doing that. We found our fathers doing thus. So Prophet Ibrahim said, then do you see what you have been worshipping? Right? So what do we learn from this? The people of Ibrahim, people of Babil, they inherited. What is the meaning of the inheritance? They took it from their fathers, worshipping idols. They made it with their hands, they crafted it, and they worshipped them. So Ibrahim alayhi salam started to give da'wah, calling his people to believe in Allah Azza wa Jal. And the first one he started with is who? His father. His father. The first one Ibrahim started with to give him da'wah, to call him to Islam, to call him to Allah, is who? His father. And his father's name was Azar. Azar. طيب. Now, I want to recite to you what Ibrahim how Ibrahim alayhi salam called his father. Our parents, they have a right upon us. Even though if they are not Muslims, we still have to fulfill this right. And there is a way to talk to them, Muslims and or non-Muslims. There is a way to talk to our parents. What is worse than having a father or a mother who are non-Muslims? Right? It's not easy. But look how Ibrahim alayhi salam approached his father. Allah said in the Quran, and mentioned in the book, means the Quran, the story of Ibrahim. Again, I ask you, how many chapters in the Quran mention Prophet Ibrahim's story? 25. I'm going to ask this question. Pay attention. طيب. And mentioned in the book the story of Ibrahim. Indeed, he was a man of a truth and a prophet. When he said to his father, alaykum salam, "Oh my father," he didn't say, "Hey, you come here. Hey, come here." Right? No. He said, "Oh my father, why do you worship that which does not hear, does not see, and will not benefit you at all? Allah hears us. Allah watches us." Right? "Oh my father," he said, "Oh my father, indeed, there has come to me of knowledge that which has not come to you. So follow me. I will guide you to an even path." So pay attention to that. Ibrahim alayhi salam, Allah gave him knowledge. How did he use it in a good way? How did he approach his father? Now, one of us, we learn some physics, some math, and some English, and we go to our parents. "Hey, you, I know physics, you don't. I know chemistry, you don't. You should listen to me. You must listen to me." That's not the way we talk to our parents. So, he continued to say, "Oh my father, do not worship the shaitan. Indeed, shaitan has ever been to the most merciful disobedient." Because any other way than Islam is following what? The shaitan. "Oh my father, indeed, I fear that there will touch you a punishment from Allah, and you would be the companion of shaitan, because you are not on the right path." After these attempts, and Prophet Ibrahim was very, very anxious to guide his father. His father said, "Do you reject my gods, O Ibrahim? If you stop not this, I will indeed stone you. So get away from me safely before I punish you." Now the father is being harsh with the son, right? He said, "I'm going to stone you." What did the son Ibrahim say? "I'm going to stone you back? I'm going to kill you?" No. We need to have the manners of the prophets. Ibrahim said, "Peace will be upon you. I will ask forgiveness for you of my Lord. Indeed, He is ever gracious to me." That's it. He said, "If you want to stone me, I'm not going to do that. Peace be upon you. I'm going to turn away from you, and may Allah forgive you." So, This is what we learn from Prophet Ibrahim when he is talking to his father. And this is how we need to talk to our parents. Now, Allah Azza wa Jal blessed Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. He filled his heart with Allah's love. When Allah fills your heart with His love, there's a sign. And the sign is this sign right here. You're in the house of Allah. You're coming, sitting down, not for the ice cream, right? Ice cream is just only a treat that we all share the brotherhood. We're sitting here at the masjid. Allah loves you. He brought you to the house of Allah. Ibrahim alayhi salam was about 16 years old. And he was thinking, what can I do to benefit my people? They worship idols. What can I do? So Ibrahim alayhi salam thought about an idea. And he waited for the good opportunity to do it. He waited for his people until they were celebrating something, and they left their food by their idols because they were seeking their idols' barakah, blessing for the food. Who bless our food? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? There is many people now that are doing wrong things. Putting the food in the graveyard. For what? For what? To be blessed, or the birds would come eat from it. You can leave food anywhere for the birds or for animals. I just fed the chicken outside the neighbors, right? And I was about to fall. All the bread that were at the house, we don't want to throw them in the garbage. We fed them to the chicken, right? Now don't tomorrow bring a lot of trays of food to the masjid for the chicken. No, it happened to be. But it's haram to go to the idols and to leave food for them so that they can bless it. Who is the true blesser? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So anyway, he waited for them until they left. So he came to the idols and he destroyed all of them. He held the sledgehammer or the axe and he destroyed all of them. Right? Now don't say, okay man, I'm going tomorrow to the churches around, I'm going to destroy their crosses. No, you can't do that. Why is that? Because we are living in a land that has other religions. Ibrahim happened to be alone in his village. And Allah commanded him, you're not a prophet or a messenger. Now, he destroyed all of them and he kept the biggest. And he put the axe next to him. So they came very angry, seeing their gods being rebel on the ground. Who did this to our gods? من فعل هذا بآلهتنا? Who did this to our gods? And now they pointed at Ibrahim. They asked him, did you do this to our gods? Ibrahim said, ask him, he knows. He wanted to prove that they're wrong. He said, ask him, he knows. So they said to themselves, how do you worship gods that they cannot benefit you? They did not benefit themselves. They did not protect themselves. How are they going to protect you? Right? But, subhanallah, the evil is evil anywhere. Now look what's going on in Palestine. Devils and evils creating fasad, destruction, right and left. And the whole world is knowing what those criminals are doing to our brothers and sisters in Palestine. And they're watching them. So what did they decide, the people of Ibrahim? They decided to burn him. They want to burn him. They want to get rid of him. So they came to a place, they kindled a fire, and they strapped Prophet Ibrahim and they throw him in the fire while he was making the dua, Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakeel. Allah is sufficient for me and I put my trust in him. That's the only dua he was saying. So Allah said to the fire, Kuni bardan wa salaman ala Ibrahim. Be, O fire, bard, cold and peaceful. Because if Allah Azza wa Jal would say, be cold only, the cold would what? Would affect Prophet Ibrahim and he will die from the cold. But Allah said, be cold and peaceful upon Ibrahim. So this is the miracle right here. And this is a lesson for us, Muslims. The fire will not burn except by the lead of Allah. The knife will not cut except by the lead of Allah. All creations in the world will have no power to harm you except by the lead of Allah. He is the one who gives and He is the one who takes away. You understand? Keep this in mind. Don't fear anyone except Allah. If Allah gives permission for something to harm, it will harm. And how many harmful things Allah did not give it the permission to harm, it will not harm. So let your true fear be in what? In Allah Azza wa Jal alone. The only one who believed in Ibrahim after this miracle is Prophet Lut alayhi salam. قال الله عز وجل, Allah said, فآمن له لوط. The only one to believe in Prophet Ibrahim after this miracle, he was thrown in the fire and it did not burn him, is Lut alayhi salam. Prophet Lot is the only one who believed in him. Another incident after that, there was a king whose name is An-Numrud. He owns, this king claimed to be the king of the kind. Hearing Ibrahim was in the fire, he did not get burned, which is a miracle. He said, I am going to debate with him. So now he's debating with him on power. Ibrahim said, my Lord is the one that gives life and causes death. My Lord is the one that gives life and causes death. So this man said, I give life and cause death. How? He said, I have 2 men in jail. I'm going to release one of them and I'm going to kill one of them. This is giving life and causes death. Right? But Ibrahim alayhi salam said, okay, my Lord is the one that brings the sun from the east. Bring it from the west. Ibrahim alayhi salam started with him little by little, right? Now when he said, I am the one who gives life and causes death, I have 2 men in jail, one of them he killed, one of them he said, go. He said, see, I give life and causes death. Ibrahim said, fine. My Lord is the one who brings the sun from the east. You bring it from the west. What did he do? قال الله عز وجل فبهت الذي كفر. The disbeliever was in shock. He wasn't expecting this. So my dear brothers and sisters, you need to learn the deen of Allah so that you can answer these doubtful matters that people have outside. Are you going to be ignorant about your religion? To be scholars, but you need to have the basic knowledge to answer the questions. And alhamdulillah, if you gain and acquire the basic knowledge by Allah, you will be able to answer the basic questions. If anyone has any questions from your classmates or anyone. Okay? So inshallah, I am going to stop here, and tomorrow we will continue. As I said, tomorrow we will have pizza inshallah. Today we have ice cream. So I am going to the raffle, and then the brothers and sisters online, I wish you can participate, but I don't know how to do it. All right, I'm going to ask you questions from the lecture that we just heard, okay? Before I start, who needs a raffle ticket? Who does not have a raffle ticket? Come. You are helping Omer outside, right? Huh? You're helping Omer outside? Okay. I want to see now, which question are you going to answer? Huh? Okay, here, take. If you don't have a raffle ticket, take it. Okay. You need a ticket too, Omer? No, I'm good. All right. Do we have, how many tickets the sisters need? 2? 1, 2. All right. Now, as I said, any statement that I repeated 2 times, I'm going to ask you a question. Bismillah. Who's going to win the first $10, which is... All right, we're going to shake, 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 mix, 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 mix. Brother Noor is going to come and pick up the tickets. Yeah. It's a celebration because you're in Modesto, not in Stockton. Brother Noor, you came for the ice cream? Okay. Read the last 3 numbers, 6, 7, 4. That's you, Habib? I mean, all right. Why do we study the biography of the prophets?
Because
there is a word I repeated 2 times. Come on, Adib. Why do we study the biography of the prophets?
because they are related to Hajj.
Nope. The biographies of the prophets. Why do we study it? All the stories. Why do we study them? What's the benefit? What's one of the benefits to study the prophet stories?
You get
Do you know it, Hadid? Do you know it? Do you know the answer? Huh? Okay. Adib, what is the benefit of learning the stories of the Prophet? To learn the okay, to learn the all right, keep your number with you. I am going to put it back, but sit down. All right, come, brother Noor.
What did you say here?
642. 642. Who has 642? You? Yeah? All right. Who is the only one who believed in Ibrahim after he was saved from the fire? The only one. Nope. Who was the only one to believe in Prophet Ibrahim after Allah saved him from fire? Okay, I'm gonna put your ticket in and we're gonna mix them and pick up again. That's what I said, pay attention. Six, seven. You? طيب. Where was the Prophet Ibrahim born? He was born in which? In Iraq. MashaAllah. طيب. Do you know? Okay. I'm gonna save this for another question. Come, get your $10. Right here, cash.
What do I do with this?
Give it to me. All right. Another one. Mix, and pick. Six, four, eight. Muhammad. MashaAllah. All right. Who is the first one that Ibrahim alayhi salam invited to Islam, to Allah? His dad. His dad first, right? طيب. Do you know the name of his father? No? طيب. خلاص, we're gonna, inshallah, you answered the right question. Anyway, come. Takbir. Yeah. All right, I hope it's a sister. 628. 628. Girls. 628. Zuzi. All right, Zuzi. The people of Ibrahim alayhi salam, what is the wrong that they did that Allah sent them Ibrahim? They worshipped idols. طيب, خير inshallah. What, before they worshipped idols, they used to worship what? Did you pay it? You answered the question, but the stars, the moon, the sun, but they resemble them, right? All right, you win $10. MashaAllah, takbir. All right. Yalla, another pick, Brother Noor. If you don't pick Amal, it's not my fault. 639. 639. Shabab. خلاص, you're going to answer the question, Shabab, inshallah. Who is the only one that believed in Ibrahim? Prophet Lut. Prophet Lut alayhi salam, right? Now, come get your $10. Here. طيب, يلا, another one. 646. 646. 646. Who's that? 646. No one? Should we pass? Time. Another one, pick up one. All right. 661. 661. That's a Bakersfield area code. Who is that? Amal. MashaAllah. All right. All right, Amal. The lecture that we just did, Ya Amal, was about the Prophet who? The lecture that we just did, we were talking about Prophet who? Prophet? Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. I thought you were going to say Prophet Noor, but I'm going to give it to your dad and he's going to give it to you, inshallah. Yalla. Another number. All right. 663. 663. Check your numbers. 663. Who? Susu. Like. What is the name of the city that Ibrahim was born in? Iraq is the country. Babil, yes. Babil. Takbir. All right. $10. Who's going to take the $10 to her? Can you take $10 to them? Not to you, to them. Delivery. Delivery. To the door over there, they'll get it from you, inshallah. All right. More? What? 655. 655. Who's 655? Check your ticket. 655. Who? Marwa. All right. Marwa. What did Prophet Ibrahim do to the idols? What did Prophet Ibrahim do to the idols? What did he do to the idols? All right, I'm going to give you multiple choice. Did he build them? Did he feed them? Or did he destroy them? He built them? No. All right. I'm going to put your number back, okay? Sit down. Yeah. Pick. One pick. طيب. 634. 634. Who's 634? 634. Anyone? 634? Zahra? How old is Zahra? 12? طيب. Same question. What did Prophet Ibrahim do to the idols? He destroyed them. Yes, that's the correct answer right there. Can you take $10 to them? Yeah. Another ticket. Hurry up. All right. 630. Can you take $10 to Zahra? 630. Who's 630? All right, come over here. How did the people of Ibrahim punish him? What did they do? They were trying to burn him in the fire. Correct. All right. Yeah. Thank you. One more. All right. 652. That was you? Bye. Miraz. We said that there was a king by the Prophet Ibrahim time. Do you know his name? Anyway, not a problem. What did this king do to Ibrahim? What was going on between him and Ibrahim? Debating about what? The power of Allah. What did the first thing Ibrahim said? Can you raise the dead? Ibrahim said, my Lord is the one who gives life and causes death, right? And the other man said, the king said, I do, right? طيب, Jazakallah khair. Thank you. Here. Yeah, another. All right. 643. 643. What is your number, Brother Abdul? Huh? Can you look for 6? 643. 43. 643. Get up. Get up. طيب. After Ibrahim told the king, my Lord is the one who gives life and causes death, the king said, I give life and causes death. And he brought two men from jail, one of them killed and the other one he released. What was the second point Ibrahim brought? Exactly. And he couldn't, right? Hey, takbir. Here.
My feet hurt.
Your feet hurt?
Yeah.
All right. سلامتك. لا بأس عليك طهور إن شاء الله. Last one for today, but we have many more tomorrow. 642. 642. That him again? All right. Let Umair help you, inshallah. You and Umair stand up. طيب.